Uh, sure. Thank you. Yes.
These are
Uh,
American language standards. They're very low. By the way, I
yeah.
think we're live.
We're live.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So my official answer now that we're live is no. Uh,
Good deal.
when I was younger, I learned French and Spanish at the same time. So it was very confusing for me because as Romance languages, there are a lot of similarities, a lot of words in the vocabulary that are the same. It's just the L versus un or whatever. It was that was what was being modified. So I would walk from one class to the other and speak the wrong language. So I dropped Spanish because I was like, I need to like focus on one.
Yeah.
What I've realized recently is I have some friends who truly are bilingual with French, and so when I go to reply, I understand what they're saying, and I'm able to reply enough for them to understand me, even if I'm not 100%.
Mhm.
So it's a confidence thing. It's that my vocabulary isn't there to the extent I'd like. Jill Bernard is doing Spanish, and every now and then she'll post a little snippet of whatever she's learned, and I'm like, I understand that. So I feel like if I put any effort into picking up Spanish again, I'd be able to do it, but I still would never officially declare on a live stream that I speak the language
Fair enough.
because honestly, even with English, there are times when what my brain says I'm saying and what my mouths are saying, nah, no,
Right.
no.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
I feel that. I think it is the mind of an improviser that we like to communicate rather than being extremely precise. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
So I took Arabic and French as well. Well, Jarrett and I took Spanish like way back in the day. I took Arabic and French, and I definitely was not interested in like being super literate or like
Mm.
understanding the news. I just wanted to hear how people talk. And
Yeah.
so I mix those languages, and I mean, in countries where they speak all of those, you can just mix them,
Because
and
they
it's
do.
not what they would do, but they
Right.
understand what I'm doing, and it
Yeah.
works fine, and it's not correct. So my thoughts are very jumbled because I had the fortunate and unfortunate of living in a place where they let me get away with that shit.
Well, yeah. Yeah. But you say that they don't, but I mean, they do. It depends on what the community is, how much they mix in their Creole and the official country language, and then the city, and then the regional, and then yeah, it's all hodgepodge, and the only people who like to keep it completely separate are colonial, and
Thank you.
yeah,
right. Yep.
And they're not doing all that anyway. So I don't care.
yeah,
I don't care what
yeah.
they think.
I yeah,
Colonizers beware. If you're in the chat, we're calling you out.
calling
Wish
you
you
out
didn't do what you did.
in 4 languages tonight. We're calling you
Yeah.
out.
Please
Mm.
stop. Masalama. Adios. Au revoir.
Ciao.
So
Uh,
welcome everybody to Play Cousins.
Yeah, welcome to Play
hey.
Yay.
Cousins. Woo!
We threw up that new image so everybody got to see how cute Jarrett and I were in
Yeah.
Catholic school. And
Mhm.
it's so amazing to see you with front teeth. I
Yeah,
forgot
I
how
know. It's like
long
I
you didn't
just
have
got
front
him.
teeth.
I just got him. Yeah, I was like, let me go ahead on down here to the Walgreens and pick me
You
up.
were not having them.
I know. Yeah, I just was like, it's time. I'm on Zoom enough. I should probably go ahead and grab it. But teeth, why not? You know, I like
And we have
pronouncing
our
words
very
properly.
special guest. So this is an international show.
Yes.
The one, the only, Mr. Velvet Wells.
Hello, comment ça va? Je suis excited to be here.
Play bien.
Très bien, thank you. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah. This is a blast. I'm glad to be back. It's been what, a couple of months, I guess, since we had a chance to do this last.
yeah.
Ah, and
Yeah.
it's good because today was my last day of school for a month.
Yes.
And so I'm actually feeling like I can enjoy this and not
Oh.
like I have like my mind just consumed and dripping out of my skull. So it's lovely.
Um, we are expecting, Jared and I spoke, we are expecting a 20-page essay on this experience before midnight your time. So you have the
Yeah.
time zone, you have a couple of hours, right?
Yeah. And we're going to do that. What's it called? The one that where you turnitin.com, where you get the
Yo.
plagiarism check.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you
Oh.
what, twice this semester, I've turned it into turnitin.com and it shows you the paper, and then I didn't click confirm and realized only that because I was like, turn it in, boom, close my laptop. Next day looked, and it was just sitting there not confirmed. And I was
Oh
like,
no.
"Ugh."
Oh no. Oh,
I've done it all. I've done it all. I have missed deadlines. I have just forgotten about things existing. I have not thrived, but here we are. We did it.
We did it. Yes.
It's done.
I applaud you. I commend you. I could not. It must be so strange to go like to be back in school and then to be back in school during a pandemic,
Yeah.
during all the stuff of this year. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's been so.
I mean, try and do that. Look, last night I was writing or the night before, well, we'll see. Kohut's theory of self-psychology as it applies to narcissistic personality disorder. No one wants to do that. No one knows what that is. No one knows what any of those words are.
Why were you talking about me? You were just talking about, I could tell you were talking about me. I mean, as long as the adjectives are positive, I'm fine. But still.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this is a great example because there's an underwhelming neediness and emptiness underneath the disposition, the begging for attention. And so what we really want to do is we want to heal that, right? That inner child.
Wow.
Who was so neglected. Anyway.
Yeah, you can Venmo Allie for the therapy that she just gave.
We have one of my colleagues is in the chat, and she did hers on Fairbairn's object relations theory.
Wow.
Look, you guys.
Wow.
Just a fun fact, by the way, about like psychology or whatever. Like we call people objects, so it's object relations. They're like basically human relations. And I don't know why they do that. It's messed up.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that it's like, so when they say like, because I think that just made me think of object permanence.
Yeah.
The theory of that. And I'm like, is that like people permanent?
It can be. Well, so the idea is that we objectify others in a way.
Right.
We create an internalized version of them. And so that's a self-object. It's not totally them. It's what they are to us.
Yeah.
And so because of the objectifying nature of relationships, it's objects. Anyway, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Well, except, I mean, there is a meme that says, I'm not responsible for your version of me. And it took me like that. I had to take that in because I'm like, wait, what? I'm not. I don't have. I mean, you take care of people you love in some ways, but in other ways, their version of you is not a reflection of you.
Yeah.
So you can't own that because you'll never truly have access to that version.
And the more twisted version of that is that you can't ever really make somebody see you.
Shut up. Yeah. Yeah. No,
Give us validation in the chat. Validation. We want it. We need it.
We need hearts right now in the chat. I need them.
Well, I see the people I see in the chat are people that I really like. So I'm just so happy to see them there.
Yeah.
We got social workers. We got comedians. We got cool people. If you're in the chat right now, could you just give us a suggestion? Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit. We want to hear it.
Yeah.
Also, Velvet, I want to know if you had to go to religious school or if you went to normal school.
I went to public school. There was a period in my life where I had to pass by a Catholic school, and so I saw all the kids in their uniform. So when you posted the poster with the two of you and your promo talking about your life in Catholic schools, like, okay, I understand now why you're dealing with social work and psychology. You have another layer to unpack. Yeah. At the Pack Theater, everybody, Venmo Pack Theater, and yeah. So I had some friends, and they were lovely people, and they were very aware of, either there was a familial duty to it, or they weren't the type who were so inculcated in the religion that they forgot how to interact with people who aren't, and so they were wonderful. And then there were the other ones who were just. They were religious zombies, and I hope they're doing okay, but
they're not.
They're not at all. Yeah. Everyone I know is not.
Yeah.
So it's not. We weren't, ours kind of wasn't like that. It was more like just because the public school system is so failing here in America that's just like a place where if you can, send them. I remember a lot of weird things happened there. I remember that I got struck by lightning. I remember that we had a lot of people come and expose themselves to us. I remember that we did a tour of the like the church, and then we went up. There was like this room by the choir loft, and it was all white. And when you went in, the door was all scratched through. And they said that's where they just used to put crazy people to get the demons out of them, and it didn't work.
Right.
What else?
Yeah, I mean, there's the whole hodgepodge of teachers that
Usual.
you would expect to work, at a private Catholic school. Like,
Yeah, we would dance together, and we would leave room for the Holy Spirit.
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. One of these, But then we also hear, I don't know if you remember, we had a little bit. This might have been actually after you had left to your other religious institution.
I want to
but,
Episcopalian. He's being Catholic.
Yeah, we had there was a bit of corporal punishment going on. A little bit of that.
Oh, we did. No, I got corporal punished.
With them? Yeah.
So guys, my dad is a lawyer, not like some big law firm lawyer, but he is a lawyer. And so I don't know why. I think it was just arguing with him. For whatever reason, I had some sense of entitlement that I shouldn't have, but I did. And I remember this was definitely when we were there. We had, who was that one like nun lady? Like she was so mean and old.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. She's a first grade teacher. Yeah.
There's only one because
there actually weren't a lot of nuns.
Yeah, really, it was
mostly like priests, deacons. Okay, so she was so old, and I remember one time we were sitting in a circle doing whatever, and she like got mad at me. Why? I'm an angel, and she hit me with the ruler, and I remember I was like, my dad's a lawyer. Like you can't do that. Like you can't do that. And she was like, guess what? You're in private school, so we can do whatever we want. Your parents signed all your rights away. And I was like, and my parents confirmed that when I went home. My dad also told me he was the kind of dad who was like, oh, you want to call CPS? Here's their phone number. Go ahead.
Wow.
And you're just like, I don't know. I just wish you were nicer.
I didn't go to Catholic school, but I have experienced the yardstick ruler on the desk. I'd see it had happened in my classroom a couple of times, and when it happened on mine, the ruler broke, which meant we left.
What?
Yeah. Well, the ruler, it hit the desk. It shattered. That nervous tension made the kids laugh, and that made the teacher more upset. So then they used their hand, like they slammed their hand on the desk. It was like, oh, they have control again. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, our teacher like that, we've discussed on previous shows, did get taken away in an ambulance after holding our class hostage and having a complete mental breakdown. So
that was such a day. What a day that was.
We also had one of those. I don't know if there was an ambulance, but we definitely we what's that term when we rebelled and we took over the classroom basically.
Wonderful.
And the substitute teacher we'd had once or twice became our teacher. We had basically said we want this person as our teacher. Now it turns out we didn't get a better deal. We thought that he was going to be chill. He was not chill. But in the moment, we felt so like we've been heard. We have somebody who understands how we are, and I mean, he was a better teacher, but he was also very firm because he knew what we were like too.
Yeah.
Wow. I think, if it was up to me, and it's not, to be in charge of the education system, I would create a simulation by which that happens at some point for all children so that they understand how important collective bargaining is later in life and how to organize. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I know that what we're trying to do is teach them to be compliant factory workers and not, wonderful socialist avengers. But
yes,
that we could.
We
we have some comments in the chat, some ideas of names potentially. Sister Christine, Sister Sheila, Sister Mary, Sister Maggie. Wasn't any of those. Could have been. Anyway, the chat's it's popping. There's a lot of pictures of it's pretty great. There's
Bob Ross action.
Yeah.
Huh?
Bob Ross keeping it calm.
Yeah. So let's I'm feeling pretty. Do you guys want to do some improv, or you got anything else?
I figure we might as well.
All right, let's just keep in here. We'll try it. We're new. Okay, so we'll all turn our cameras off and then pop up and start.
Right.
All right, now gather around me. Gather around me. As your Holy Spirit, I will be monitoring the space between everyone, everything. Yeah, you can hear me. Oh, I see you. Come on,
Oh,
it's dance time. Formal
Sorry, am
dance.
I late? Am I
Yeah,
late?
yeah, Tiffany, yes. This is the gather round. We're doing the circle, the Holy Spirit dance.
okay.
Need to give me some space because I got some moves this year. I've got some moves.
All right. I was thinking, I was thinking about bringing back the Cabbage Patch. Is that?
Oh, you can, but you are also allowed to connect with Tiffany Franco. You two are allowed to have that sparks flying between you. We
Okay.
will it.
Hi, Tiffany.
I'll just. Should we put a balloon, or you just want us to keep track?
Oh, I'm going to be in the middle. I am in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got it.
Great.
Well, do we each have our own Holy Spirit, or are you the Holy Spirit for all of us?
Look, there is a lot of me to go around. I will be the Holy Spirit between the two of you, as well as all of the forced couples that are on the floor.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know. Do I put my? I do. How do we?
Oh, come on, Franco. I've seen you practice this in the mirror at home. You know what to do with
What?
those arms.
Why have you seen me practice? That's weird.
Oh my God, it's Boys to Men. This is our song. End of the road.
Oh,
It's the end of the road.
wow.
Gonna let you know.
Oh,
Ain't no copyright if
yeah.
you do it right. Come on.
I'm sorry. I just this.
Are you
This
okay?
no, yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. 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 It was Sister Christine. Sister Christine said I am not allowed to get within 10 feet of a girl, okay, or else I'm going to hell, right? So I'm just really afraid that though we're keeping our distance, that I'm gonna be damned to eternal hellfire, and I really want to get a Nintendo Switch, like
Right.
before I can't leave this earth without getting a Switch finally.
First, we're evaluated by Santa, and then we're evaluated by Jesus. And
Yeah.
both of those evaluations are really serious. You're right. I don't know. Look, we signed the thing saying that we would never, ever, ever have sex or do drugs, and we meant it. So, we're good kids. I don't know. We just want to eat pizza and listen to Boys to Men.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm going to move out from between you because now it seems there's nothing between you.
Thanks, Holy Spirit, for ruining another relationship.
And really, you get. Look, I'll find somebody, Franco. I will find somebody for you.
all right, fine. Okay.
Men?
Yeah.
Boys to men?
Yeah, if you can get bring Boys to Men here, okay. My son only turns 5 once, okay. So if you can get them, or I'll take Belle Biv DeVoe. I mean, whoever you got, whoever's on the horn, I'll take
I do have a combo package that we can put together for you. It is all the hits, all the hit makers of the '90s. They
Okay.
can all come. Now, of course, they will have to come in their own bubbles. Just to be safe. But I can give you that package deal. It'll only be about 10,000, I think.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, my son has been especially good this year. It's 5. He only turned 5 once. Yeah.
Right.
So.
And you're sure that he doesn't want a contemporary of his age? He wants something that you listen to.
Now I'm trying to get him to learn and appreciate it. He can't BTS. Like, what is that? Behind the scenes? I don't really know what that stands for. So we're gonna try to get him a little BBD to really show him, what real music is. So
Real music.
what better time than on his 5th birthday is what I'm saying.
I have a direct line to Stevie Wonder. If we are really going to show truly good music, I can get you Stevie Wonder. Now it is a deluxe package, so the rates will go up, and you are not allowed to sing along with any of the songs. It's in the rider. Like he will not. He doesn't need to do this gig, but he will.
okay, well, let's see, that's gonna be a problem, because I can't not my chérie amour. That's how I learned French.
Mm, mm.
I gotta sing along, and I gotta teach Jeremy, my little 5-year-old. I gotta teach him the words. So what amount do I need? I'm willing to pay any amount for Mr. Wonder to
To be
just
there and you singing along. The problem is that he has perfect pitch, right? So you singing along, there's not a chance you're going to be in harmony, or so we're going to need to create a sound booth for him, separating him from yourself in this space. It's going to be hard. We can do it. So
yeah.
I don't know, like an extra million, maybe.
Oh, you're really twisting my arm. You're really twisting my arm.
Well, I do have a deal. My brother-in-law is in construction, so we can work things out. I'm sure. Now, I'm telling you, you should book this today. He is quite popular still.
It is Cyber Day.
So we're actually looking at this for 2024 if you book today.
Okay, so
all the hits: Superstition, My Chérie Amour.
So he would be 9 and not 5. So that's the thing. It's like, he's turning 5 this year.
And that is, you really want somebody for 5, eh?
Yeah, that's the issue. So, with the Rona and everything, we don't know if he'll see me. We don't know if we'll even get to 6 or even 5.5. So yeah, I just need something. I just need to go all out now. So
I know we can work something out. I'm sure. I mean, I don't think Stevie Wonder's in your time budget. Your time budget is the problem now. Okay.
How do you can you do a Stevie? How's your Stevie? Is your Stevie
Look,
good?
I do a great Stevie Wonder impression, but I still have to get sign off from Mr. Wonder himself. Yeah.
Okay. But does that knocks the price down a little bit, I would imagine. I mean, no offense, but
let me hear it. Let me hear it. It's fine.
Yeah, here's my son. Yeah, he'll be the judge. Yeah.
My chérie amour, lovely as a summer day. My chérie amour, I don't know what else to say.
Wow.
My chérie amour, you will have to pay to hear some more. But I know that you are good for coming through on this time.
Venmo.
I see it. Daddy, you do it. You do it, Daddy.
Oh yeah, well here. I'll Very superstitious. Writings on the wall.
So I don't know what it is, but listening to Incubus made me think that we were gonna have way more spontaneous combustion, like that was gonna be happening all the time.
Yeah. I agree. I honestly, I thought that I was going to combust today because I
thought it could happen I was feeling it, and then the only person getting pardoned is Jared Kushner, and he didn't even do anything yet.
Man, I don't get that.
I was gonna burst into flames.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Jared, it just sucks because my name's Jared. It's like I feel like I always get compared to him.
Do you? You are so much alike.
Yeah, I know. I get that. I do get that a lot.
Honestly, like I hadn't thought about it before, but now I can't stop seeing it.
No, don't put that. Don't put that.
I can't stop seeing it.
Don't put that. No, don't.
Look
Here.
at you. Look at him. No. Does that mean you get pardoned too, or like you could go do a crime? Because like you're basically identical.
I mean, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, I think about doing crimes all the time. I thought about doing a crime today. I was at Starbucks. Somebody thought they could take my latte.
Yeah.
He really said Jared on it, with a B. This guy was, I asked him how you spell your name. He spelled it Jarrett. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What's that? Anyway.
Jarrett.
Durant, I know it's like I kind of flicked a little bit of my foam. I took the foam off. I just flicked it in his face, and he ran off. But I was gonna do it like a full-on crime. I was like, maybe I'll.
It's not a crime. You can flick foam on anybody.
Foam flicking. I don't think is
It's completely fine.
Yeah.
Like when we throw eggs over the bridge. Like, show me the penal code. Why we can't do that.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. It's not like we're throwing bricks. No, we're throwing a cinder
bricks,
block over the. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I've seen it. Well, I don't know. I mean, are you ready to start the surgery or what?
I'm ready. Let's just do 10 blade. That's where we always start.
Okay, great. Okay.
And this is an exploratory surgery, so I'm kind of excited to do a little improv, wing it in there. Like, well, let's just see, what's in that bowel.
You as well. I mean, it's like, you only live once, and when are you gonna get to work on your first, I mean, Corona is going to be done. This is like, we get to work on a Corona patient. Like, this is,
you know what? I'm telling you, I used to be stuffing breasts every day. I haven't stuffed a breast in ages because nobody's coming in. It's just this Corona. Like, well, I don't know. Let's enjoy it. I don't know. I do look at this patient though, and I think there's a lot of stuff I could do to them.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Like cosmetics or
like cosmetic surgery. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like while we're in there, like, God, I could just file that nose down. You know what I mean? They could just wake up beautiful.
That is true. They'd appreciate it.
It's easy for us to just do that.
Yeah, that's quite a nose too. I don't.
Right.
Do it. Just do it, man. Just do it. Like, they're not gonna know.
And we could just move a little bit of this fat into that butt.
I know. I mean, this is your canvas. Like, this is your canvas. You are Rembrandt. Just do it.
I'm gonna do. Oh man, I'm gonna do what I did to the Kardashians because it's been a while.
That was your finest work. I don't know if I ever told you that was your finest work.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Like,
yeah.
And I can't tell them apart. I mean, I think that was the whole goal.
I know. Yeah,
I really can't tell them apart. So bravo to you. Like,
because they're
legitimately can't tell these two essays apart.
They're totally different. Yeah,
I've run them through the processors, through the algorithms. I cannot see the difference between these. Please clarify what makes these two different pieces. Same paperweight and everything. What makes them different?
That we wrote them independently.
Yeah, I don't know her. Like,
Yeah.
Have
you heard of the infinite monkey theorem? Have you heard of that, Professor?
Have I heard of it? I wrote a thesis on the infinite monkey theorem.
Okay.
So I'm not buying that potential possibility that two people taking my class somehow are making this come true.
If you gave monkeys, if you give monkeys typewriters forever, they could write your thesis the same thing.
This is a one semester course. There's no way that you had enough time as infinite monkey. Look, I don't even like using that attached to people. I really don't, because it is a hypothetical theorem. It's not supposed to be applied to humans.
But what are the odds? I mean, there are odds, there is a chance of this.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're that chance. Like, we're
that chance. Like, you should feel lucky. This is like witnessing a miracle.
Yeah, why don't you write a paper on that?
Why don't you write a paper on that?
Yeah. I mean, it's like
you could be published.
You could be published
unless somebody else is writing the same paper.
Unless somebody else is writing the same way.
They do it first.
Then you have to do it first. So
yeah, but if you do it first.
Yeah.
So I told you, twins, when you took my course, when you petitioned to take my course, that I would not be involved in any of these mind meld games that you playing me from both sides, angel, devil, repeating things at the same time. I wasn't going to fall for any of it. And this paper is just pushing that line for me.
Well, first of all...
First of all, I want to tell you, I have not used a yardstick ruler in decades. Y'all make me want to break it out.
Whoa. Okay. So now we're talking like abuse.
Our dad's a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want that smoke, he'll give you that.
He will.
Smoke.
He'll give you that smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring him in.
He's very vindictive.
Bring him in.
Oh, you want me to bring my dad in?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm going to show him these
Dad.
papers and your argument of the possibility that you are fulfilling a theorem.
Okay, I'll go get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll
And
be
then
right.
I'll wait in the car and he'll come in.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna be sorry you ever did this, you know. And by the way, like, let me just say the yardstick rule, like, you know what? I know I'm a student, but I've been around the block, okay? And I know a thing or two. And I know that those things splinter off. And if you want to get like hella sued, let one of those land in my eye, Dad, right? Like, here he is. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Thank you very much for coming in. Let me
I was
answer
in
what you
court.
just.
I was called out of court to come here.
Perfect.
Because
Perfect.
you're
Your kids did this for you. I'm going to respond. I'm going to rebut to what you just said. And that is, yes, these yardstick rulers do splinter off. Maybe you should consider the splinter in your eye before you worry about the tree in somebody else's.
Okay. Well, that is a religious-based argument. Okay, and we
Well,
like.
yes,
deal
and this
with
is a
logic.
religious college.
Maybe so, but I can still sue you for the same stuff. It's not different stuff.
And what are you suing me for? Catching your kids and plagiarizing?
I'm suing you for missing the opportunity of your life to create the greatest treatise on infinite monkey theorem ever made. That's how it was explained to me, so I'm going to go with that.
That I'm missing the opportunity to better my own theory.
Yeah, that's legal. This is Canada.
I love that. Right. So you're
Life better.
incepting me. I understand it as a lawyer. I respect the work that you do. Thank you for upholding the judicial system. I'm upholding the educational system. And your kids are trying to test the limits of that.
Hey, Mom, I see Mom.
This is your dad.
Mom is behind. No, but Mom is behind.
I need to go get your mother.
No,
One
she's
second.
right
go.
there.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go take a tinkle. You guys figure it out, and I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, my mom is gonna get you.
What's your mom going to bring?
Hi, baby.
Hey.
Oh, love.
Hey,
Love.
Your dimples are just so. Oh.
I know. Hey, so listen, this guy, I don't even know his name. He claims to be my professor and thinks that is thinking that we're cheating, and that's just not, that's just not true. Okay.
I have empirical proof. Empirical proof. Unlike the rest of this college that believes in spiritual proof, in faith, I have empirical proof that you two are up to something.
Well, I have empirical proof that these little angels lived in my womb and that I felt the purity of their souls and the confirmation that they could do no wrong. And after I had them, I was like, I've already had perfection. So I got my tubes tied because there was no point in trying again because they were so good. And I had them baptized. I did everything. So they don't even have original sin. They don't have any sin. You're lucky. I'm just good for you to get to spend time with them. I miss them. Come home.
Oh, I really should. I really should. And yeah, we'll come home. Yeah,
At least let me do your laundry while I'm here.
Oh, can you please? Oh my God,
I would love
to.
Please.
Oh,
Sister really? Mary, I apologize that you had to come in. You are right, and as one of our biggest benefactors, you have shown me the light, the way. I'm giving both of your wonderful cherubic children an A++.
Yeah.
Yay.
Heck yeah. Oh, I love it. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to publish this. It will be seen by the Pope.
Wow.
But you are going to give us credit, though, right? Like, you're not going to play
under your names. It would not be right for it to be under my names. Your names will be up in the heavens. God themselves will come down and bless you and your family even further. Your progeny from here on in, you will infinitely be wondrous. You will be the leaders you already are. This, I have seen the light. I'm converting. I'm going to be following. You are now my church.
This is beautiful. I'm glad I took this class. Mom, I'm glad you use your money and your riches to get me into this college. This is Even Felicity did a really bang up job. I gotta say, this is really
And
great.
every time, you know, like I inherited it so that you could inherit it.
I love it. I love you, mommy.
Uh, so just tell me what exactly we're looking at here, because I don't understand. I can't make heads or tails of it.
In the next 6 months, the Earth will explode.
Okay, but like, are we sure?
That's the projections based on the rise in meteors that are coming into the atmosphere, disrupting the atmosphere itself, as well as landing very hard in the Earth. Like it is ripping into the Earth. Six
Uh,
months. That's my guess.
okay, so I just got one question. Is it gonna hurt?
Hmm. Only if it hits you. I mean, when the Earth explodes, everyone's gone. But in the meantime, before the Earth, yeah, it's going to hurt.
Okay.
I mean, we can't survive from this. There is one professor who says that a split Earth could survive independent. They would end up still rotating around each other to provide the gravity and eventual atmosphere again. But we've never seen one.
Okay. Like I'm not gonna put this in the press meeting tomorrow. Like the American people can't handle it. So can we just, you know, can we just
Well, could we do? I mean, what I was hoping, honestly, what I was hoping is
yeah,
that we could do a feel good piece that inspires people to start paying off their major credit cards because we want to keep our corporate partners happy,
right.
even right to the last end. So, yes, eventually we're all gone, but before that, we don't want people to spend up so much that they can never repay it.
Right. So it's like a fun, it's like a game of Monopoly. So we're gonna just see how much of the wealth we can grab in 6 months away from people who
Yeah.
need it in this
Yeah.
limited time.
Yeah, we could do it as a promotional piece from. I mean, Jeff. Jeff's a friend of mine. I could call him up. He could be like the spokesperson of, invest in yourself. These are the things you need to invest in yourself. You pay down your debt, but you still buy things. You buy, you
Okay.
know. I'm saying it, and I'm not liking it.
Here's the thing.
I'm not connecting.
I'm not
Yeah.
that smart. And yeah, it's confusing.
Okay, Madam President,
Yeah.
what do you want to say to make it like super clear that 6 months is like it's a hard deadline, but it's not a bad deadline?
Ooh, I just think let's not tell him. Like the alien
Like
stuff, we
no,
didn't tell him. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
we didn't tell him that stuff. Uh, and then like the other stuff, we just said like, it might be real, it might not be real, and like so we could do that. We could be like, oh, who knows? Like scientists say it, but who are they? Elitist jerks.
We could put it in the Inquirer,
Okay.
the National Enquirer.
Yeah.
The end of the world is nigh, and then we could have Bill Nye come in and like, it's not me. I'm not your world. Don't make me your world. All right.
Could we get Bat Boy?
Oh, I
Could
love
we get
Bad
Bat
Boy.
Boy?
He's been doing a couple of jobs
Yeah.
recently, like he's been slowing down, but I think he'd be up for this one.
That's the worst thing about being the president is I just can't keep up with the stuff I used to enjoy.
What else do you miss doing? Because maybe we could spin it so that people have to show up to the White House with the things that you like.
Wow. Well, first I want to give Bat Boy a pardon. I want to pardon him for just everything. Because what an angel.
Absolutely. I can't believe that he's still on the run thinking that he's guilty of these things, but
We know he's
he
not.
was just the cover. He was just a nice distraction from, the aliens.
Yeah, it was just aliens. He's fine. So I want to do that. And
So
then
we invite him to the White House
ooh,
for
love
the
to press
pardon.
photo op. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Great.
Yeah.
I also want to pet a Sasquatch. I don't know, you know? I hear they have them up at Camp David, but they never when I'm running, they always run with me and they never let me go.
Yeah, I can do that. I can get you a pair of Sasquatch as you said. Like they've just come by. They've been so shy.
Yeah.
Understandably, they've been so shy, and part of it is because they did have a run-in with an electrolysis once, who just was like aggressively trying to oversell what they
Right.
needed.
I love
So,
beards. I'm pro beard, you know?
all right, Madam President, I think we're coming up with a plan. I like this plan. Um, I do want to talk about vacation time because 6 months isn't a long time, and I haven't used any of mine. Making sure the administration has run smoothly, that we've covered over everything. I need some time with my family
Yeah.
before it's too late.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna just roll this all over for next year for you. Just roll it all over. I'll double it
Double it?
in the rollover for next year.
Yeah, yeah. I'd love it. Then I could get away to the moon. Oh, you are a great president. Thank you.
Thank you. Um,
Okay, look, I'm not responsible for your perception of who I am,
okay. Well,
right?
I think you are, because my perception of who you are is the guy that stole my car that I caught on my Ring doorbell. So,
But that's just like your perception. That's your Ring's perception. Okay, like I'm 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 Terry. Okay, like I'm not. I'm just
okay.
Terry. I'm just Terry.
Okay. Just
So
give me my car back. It has my Nintendo Switch in it.
yeah, but see, like that's the thing. It's like your perception of what your car was
No, I know.
is not, is not the reality. Okay,
Okay.
and your Nintendo Switch, which was in the back seat and fully charged. Thanks.
You
Um,
can't just move an Animal Crossing island to a new device. Look, not all of this can be replaced. Look, just can we look, perception perception. You took my car, give it back. I don't want to call the cops. I'm trying to defund the cops. I don't want to involve them. I'm here at your door asking you, man to man, Terry, please give me my stuff back. Because my
nah,
perception is that you're not doing that.
nah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just not going to do it. And here's why. Okay, because as you say, we're trying to defund him. ACAB. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's highly unlikely that any repercussion will come to me. You know what I'm saying? So though I maybe in your perception stole your car
Yeah.
and your Switch, and by proxy your Animal Crossing and any bells you may have had, any really awesome sweaters that just showed up in the shop that you may have had.
Yeah. You're
Um,
really awesome sweaters.
they're pretty great. And I've been waiting like all like this is truly like that's what I've been waiting.
I got a ski jacket yesterday. It was so cool.
Yeah, I saw
No, I
it.
don't.
I'm
No,
like,
I can't. Okay, see, this is my point. You have it. And I also, hold on, is that a, do you really have a framed picture of Marilyn Monroe that says, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best?
what can I say? I am guilty of that. I am guilty of loving me some Marilyn Monroe. And if you can't, now here's the thing: if you can't handle me at my worst, do you think you deserve me at my give your stuff back to you
Is
that
this
I
your
stole?
worst or not? Is
I
this
can
your
probably
worst?
get worse. No, no, I can get worse. Like, and if
Okay.
you don't leave my porch, I can get worse.
Oh, if I don't leave your porch.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So if I
that's where we're at.
don't, oh, I have a sense of property all of a sudden. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, it's my
Am
porch,
I
and
touching
and
your
it's my
stuff? Like I'm touching it. I'm
yeah,
touching your whole
don't touch,
door.
don't
Look
touch
at that.
it.
Look at that.
Hey, I'll scream. No, that's
Yeah,
Rona.
I did that. I did
Rona,
that.
Rona. If I call Rona, they're gonna come. Okay, they're gonna come and they're
Mhm.
gonna take you away.
Well, if
Okay,
I
this
have
is.
it, it was already in my car that you drove away from my home. So,
But that's just you. It was just the perception of Rona that was in your car. It's not.
okay.
It's not the real Rona. Okay,
You're-
look.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry. I took philosophy at the community college, and I'm gonna use it. Damn it! Like wherever I can. So
Man, I just I just don't want to call the police and have them murder your dog for no reason. I just give me my car back. It's so simple. You know it, I know it, doing this whole like, is this all a simulation? Are we really real? What if we're like the ants to something else? And like I don't want to do that,
Yeah. Yeah, and we don't have to. I think it's real simple. I think all you have to do, let's talk about how many turnips you can get me a hold of. All right. Let's talk about your turnip situation on your island because I noticed you were a little lacking on turnips. And if I could just get a little more turnip action, you know, so that's
I
just
can't check the price in my Nook's Cranny because I don't have my Switch because it was in my car, both of which are in your possession.
you're so limiting. You limit yourself. You're so limiting of yourself. Like,
Okay.
you
I
know,
cannot just like mentally be like, oh, I'm on a beach, oh, I'm in Animal Crossing. Like it's not doesn't work that way. Like I don't know how much, drugs you've taken that have built up in your spinal cord and just spew out of you at random times or what.
it's a lot. I mean, I'll be honest, it is a lot. You know, it's a lot of drugs. So,
Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to call them and they're gonna kill your dog.
I mean, that's fine, but
They're gonna
because
shoot your dog at point blank range for no reason at all.
and that's just fine, and that's just fine because my dog is really just a perception of a dog. So they'd just be killing the perception of an animal, and that's just not, because to be honest, like I for real thought that I just saw my dog behind you, so I don't even know where my dog decides to live in the like plane of existence. So
Look, it's a terrier. Like, do you know how many bullets they're gonna have to put through your floor? He's so small.
I
It's
mean,
got
yeah,
bullets everywhere, through every wall. Just he's easy to miss, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah, but see, the thing is, I have a new car, and that's cool. Like that's dope. So
This is such a tough. You did philosophy, right? So,
mhm,
so with morality, you understand the situation I'm in. I'm right, but if I do what I need to do, then I have to watch a pet be murdered before my eyes.
mhm. That was yeah. I mean, that's the idea. It's
But
like
the price of that is just like my sense of property in a capitalist society.
right, and this could all be fixed if you just turn around, walk away. There are other cars, there are other Nintendo Switches. I don't see why you need this one in particular that now belongs to me. I don't,
I have a 5-star island. Do you know what that takes? Do you know how many
yeah,
hours that takes?
yeah, absolutely. Because I couldn't get past a 3-star for
Yeah,
whatever. I
I
don't
put
even.
800 hours into that game.
Yeah,
Real
yeah, I
hours.
saw it.
Not
Yeah,
like, I don't know, sometimes a dream seems like it lasts forever, whatever you're talking about hours, like real actual business hours.
yeah, yeah. And I appreciate that you did that for me. That you put all that into effort into the island that I now have. So, I really do appreciate that. And hey, listen, if you find yourself in need of, a ride anytime, like if you need me to
Yeah,
pick
I do
you up,
need first of all, take me to Rite Aid because I need to refill my antidepressants.
you got it. Hey, that's fine.
At least. I mean, this has really called into question all of my moral beliefs.
Sure.
Uh, and I think I'm still gonna, you know, try to be a
Hopefully,
communist about this, but I kind of
okay.
feel like I, want to punish you.
I mean, honestly, okay, we're gonna take this ride to Rite Aid. And if you
Yeah.
want to punish me, all you got to do is just play some Stevie Wonder, in the car, and that'll be full punishment. I hate Stevie Wonder.
Mon chéri
No.
amour.
Oh my god.
No, I wrote a version of that. I wrote a version of that for my dog. Okay. So I say, her name's Eleanor. I say, Mon Eleanor, vous êtes ma petite chienne. What do you think?
Whoa, it's so good.
What do you think?
That is so good.
Yeah.
I, you know, I don't know.
I
I
sing to her
I
every night.
am so jealous.
Yeah.
I am
I,
so jealous of you.
I wish that I had a pet so that I could sing to it, love it, love it through song.
Yeah.
Oh, you have it so good.
I know.
You really truly do, and I don't know. I'm allergic to all dogs, and honestly, Eleanor is like making my throat kind of close up a little bit. But
Mm,
I'll be damned, she's not just the cutest little thing
so worth it.
that I've ever.
It's so worth it. Like you seeing the two of you rub up against each other is
Yeah,
like I don't need any other object relationships in my life.
yeah, that's the only object you need. You know.
Fuck objects, you know what I mean?
Hear you.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Be your
Yeah.
own object, you know?
Ah, my goodness. I don't know. I want to make up a song. I want to make us up a song. Okay. Is it okay? Does she take requests or
She
does she
does.
take
Yeah,
like,
she does.
okay, here we go.
She's getting a little.
She's watching though.
Hi, Ellen. You're so cute. Ah, only Eleanor. Writings on your wall. It's just Eleanor.
I love
She's
you.
playing with her paw. Yeah, that's it. Oh my God! Can we open it? Can we open a window?
Eleanor
the
is
snow's
looking
gonna
at
pour
you.
right in. The snow's gonna pour. You know we can't open a window.
Okay.
It's gonna fill up with snow immediately.
Eleanor is looking in to check in to make sure you're okay, though. Like every single time you made a noise, a little susurration, your eyes got a little bit red, a little bit puffy. She checked in. Even now, she's like, "You okay, man? You okay?"
That's it. Yeah, that's so sweet. It made me
It's
think of
nice.
another song. If you want to hear it,
Yeah, she'd love to hear it.
blood. Okay. All right. Eleanor, Eleanor, you are so dang cute. You're so sweet. You make me complete. I see you eat your food and it's kibble. Oh God. I don't know.
You're bleeding a little bit from your eyes there.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
I noticed that.
Yeah,
I know-
yeah.
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm sorry, Tyrone, but you're you know how you got your cheek implants put in there? Like they're shifting. They're
Oh
shifting.
yeah,
man.
they're shifting.
Oh, no.
One's in your
Oh.
forehead. It looks so weird.
So
Oh, God.
weird.
That's not gonna be good. I have a big audition tomorrow, y'all. This is not.
Well, is it for Frankenstein's monster?
It is. I mean, do I look?
Is it for Quasimodo? Is it for the Elephant Man?
Yeah, it's that one person show where it's all the Universal monsters plus some of the other Disney ones.
Then I think you're gonna do good.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna do-
Isn't he scary? Looks like a true monster show. I don't want him near me. I'm not sure just how that flash should go. When I see him walk down the street, he's scaring the shit out of me. Isn't he scary, Monster Man?
And that's our
Nice.
show.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us and just having
Yes.
fun together.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
Thank you.
So
like it.
great. And thank you, Eleanor, for also guesting.
Yes.
Ellie.
I do really sing that song to her every day though.
Nice.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's like
You
all
know,
I can
Eleanor is our number one baby name for me and my wife Diana. So
She's a good
I'm gonna have to learn some French just so I can sing that to our little baby.
So that just means you're my little dog.
Yeah. Well, then I'll just be like, "You're my
The
little
lyrics.
dog." So cute. So cute.
So she's a baby angel.
Velvet, I know you have so many shows going on. Do you have anything to promote? Anything that you're doing currently?
I do. I have lots that I love to do. Thank you very much for letting me play with y'all. The thing I want to promote is right here on the PAC TV. It's Crushing It with Velvet Wells. It's my opportunity to get other Black performers over here. We do some musical improv together. It is Mondays, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and CST time, it's 6 p.m. We'll get all the time zones. I think I converted the IST time zone at one point. Just join us. Join us here. It's a good time. It's very chill, and we will crush it.
It's
really,
honestly so fun and cool.
it's really good.
Everyone should watch it.
Yeah.
And it's a good
Well,
example of how to do musical improv here on Zoom.
Yeah.
Right. So great.
Oh, well, we're doing great stuff at the Pack all the time. You know, tonight it's amazing. We had a character show. This is an improv show. Next, we're going to have a stand-up variety show. Then we're going to have an animated comedy show. Then we're going to have a talk show where anyone can be the guest. It's amazing. We just do this on a Thursday. Like, that's just what we do.
So great.
Pretty cool.
It's so great.
Come back Sundays as well. We'll be in
Yeah.
the Animal Crossing Improv Show in the Animal Crossing universe at 7 Pacific, 9
Mhm.
Central.
That's math. Yeah, it's so much fun. Hope you join us then. This has been such a pleasure. Thank y'all for joining us for Play Cousins. We will be back next week. Until
Bye,
then,
friends.
bye-bye.